Hi everyone, my name is Dill and welcome to my kitchen. In this video, we're going to make 3 Turkish mezes together. They're very simple, very delicious and very easy to make. Let's start. In Turkish culture, yogurt is very dear to us. We eat it nearly every meal. And these mezes, all 3 of them will be yogurt based. Yogurt is very good for you. It's natural probiotics. If you want to make it at home, I have a recipe up on my channel so you can watch it from here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the one that has beets. This one is very filling, it's very tasty and it's super easy to prepare. I have about 4 tablespoons of thick yogurt in front of me. I'm simply transferring this to my blender. 2 boiled beets. I'm getting in the juice as well. 1 tablespoon of tahini. 4 tablespoons cooked chickpeas. Juice of 1 lime, you could do lemon as well. Extra virgin olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. 2 garlic cloves. Getting the skin out and in goes to the blender. And some spices. I'm using paprika, cumin, which I love, and some red pepper flakes. Some salt, black pepper. Blending it up and it will be ready. And it's ready. Now let's plate this up. And you can serve this with some parsley, you can serve it alongside of chips, or you can serve it with vegetables, some cucumbers, carrots. It will all be great. It kind of tastes like hummus. But because of the yogurt, it has a different feel to it. So do try and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Now let's move on to the next one. We are making the one with zucchini. So first off, I'm going to grate my zucchini. I'm using 1 large zucchini. If yours is small, you can do 2. And I keep the peel on, but I wash it thoroughly. And now I'm simply going to grate it. You can use raw zucchini, but I'm going to saute it a little bit. I think it will feel nicer. So I'm heating up my pan here. I'm first adding a little bit of olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. And I'm going to take the zucchini, just squeeze out that excess water and get it into the pan. I'm adding some salt and some paprika. I'm going to saute the walnuts as well so that they develop a more richer taste. So in goes the walnuts. And while those are sauteing, we are going to continue with preparing the yogurt. So I've got a big bowl in front of me. I'm adding about 4 tablespoons of thick yogurt. And I always use thick yogurt because it gives a nicer consistency and it has a more richer taste. And if you don't have it on hand, what you can do is you can put a kitchen cloth on top of your sieve and you can sieve your normal yogurt to make it thicker and nicer. Get that excess water out of there. I'm going to get in 1 garlic clove, a little bit of salt, giving it a good mix. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn off the heat for the zucchini. I'm going to let it wait a little bit so that it has cooled down. I don't want to put hot zucchini into my cold yogurt. And once it's cooled down, I'm going to add the zucchini in the yogurt along with the walnuts and garnish it with some dill, and it will be ready to serve. In the meantime, we are going to make one called haydari, which is also a great Turkish meze. And now it's time for haydari. This is probably one of the most famous Turkish mezes ever, and we usually eat this with fish. So if you're making a nice grilled fish, this is a good idea. This dish is a good idea to keep on your table. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to saute my walnuts again. Just know that if you see walnuts in my kitchen, 90% of the time I'm going to saute them. I really like the aroma that they develop when they touch the pan, when they touch the heat. So those are gonna, just do their thing over there. And here I have some feta cheese, about I'll say 1.5 tablespoons. I'm going to simply mash this with my fork. Getting the cheese in the yogurt, giving it a mix. Because my cheese is salty, I'm not going to add in any more salt, but do taste and adjust to your liking. I'm going to crush 3 garlic cloves. So I'm taking my saucepan, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of butter, getting the garlic in there, and getting this on the heat. And while that's heating up, I'm going to chop the walnuts. And this is good to go as well. I just love the smell of garlic and butter. They smell so amazing together. I'm simply going to add in a little bit of dried mint. And now we're going to combine everything. I'm adding my walnuts into my yogurt. I'm leaving some aside to garnish, mixing it thoroughly. And I'm adding in the butter in here as well. So I waited about, 30-45 seconds so that the butter it didn't cool down completely, but it's not super hot, it's not smoking hot. I'm getting it in here. This smell makes all my juices just work in my stomach right now. And if you taste it, it tastes so good. It's such an easy meze. It's so good and so filling. And now I'm going to stir it up one last time. Just look at that. Look how shiny and golden it looks. Transfer this to a plate. Level it with the back of my spoon and garnish it with the walnuts. Haydari is also done. Now let's put this together. The zucchini and both the walnut, they're cooled down right now. And as you can see, the zucchini can leave a little bit of water. I'm going to try a little bit not to take that water in here. Walnuts. I'm going to leave them a little chunky. Now giving everything a good mix. Transferring it to a plate. This is such a dip for summer. It's such a great meze. You can serve it as a dip, you can serve it as an appetizer. I love making mezes at home. They're such party pleasers, if you're having friends over, guests over, they're going to like it. And keep in mind that zucchini's best friend is always fresh dill. They love each other. So I'm going to get some fresh dill in here. Just gripping it with my hands. And there you have it, 3 Turkish mezes. They're both very easy and really delicious. I would have to say my favorite is, I'm between the zucchini one and haydari. I mean, they're all really good, so do try and leave your comments down below. Which one is your favorite? I'm looking forward to hearing it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can watch my other videos through this screen, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.